Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on where you are and when you're watching this video. My name is Emily Thomas. I'm from Southern California in the US. I'm 13 years old, and this is my entry for the Breakthrough Junior Challenge. I hope that this video will spark your interest in what I'm talking about, so enjoy.
So, this video is about eczema. In this video, I hope to briefly explain what eczema is, and then I'll go into 3 theories about how it works and what causes it. Eczema is basically a rash. Not a single rash, many different rashes, in many different places on the body. The symptoms of eczema are redness, swelling, inflammation, dry, broken, or cracked skin, and a terrible itching sensation. Those of you who have eczema understand what I'm talking about. Probable triggers of eczema are allergies, different types of fabrics, friction between the skin and another object, different ingredients in soaps, cleansers, creams, etc., and a change in environment. For example, if you take a vacation from the Midwest in the US to the rainforests of India, you could develop a type of eczema. Now, I quickly want to go into a few different types of eczema, and then we'll be on to our theories. Number 1, atopic dermatitis. Atopic dermatitis is the most severe and long-lasting form of eczema. Next one is contact dermatitis. This is a pretty self-explanatory form of eczema. Basically, it's when the skin comes in contact with an allergen and reacts to it. Our next type of eczema is also pretty self-explanatory. It's called hand eczema. It's eczema on the hands. The largest picture to the left is my very own pinky. Hand eczema can really impact a person's life because we use our hands every day. Next one also affects the fingers, but it is mostly prevalent in females. This is called dyseidrotic eczema, and it is characterized by blisters. Our next type of eczema is seborrheic eczema, and this is basically also known as dandruff. And our next one is nummular eczema. This is a very common type of eczema, and it is normally round in shape. This type of eczema is special because it can occur at any age, whereas other types of eczema normally start at a very young age. Our next one, and our second to last one, is neurodermatitis. It's a type of eczema that results in patches of skin that are thick and scaly. It's not very painful, but it's very uncomfortable. And our last one, stasis dermatitis, is caused by varicose veins. The pressure caused by a blocked artery causes this type of a rash on the skin, and it normally appears on the legs. Okay, so now the interesting part, theories. So, theory 1, the leaky gut theory. This theory was formed by a female blogger who goes by the name of Cured Mine, and is caused by an overpopulation of a fungi called Candida in the intestine. This is a fungi that causes nasty infections. So this Candida pierces the lining of the intestine, allowing undigested food particles to enter the bloodstream. The body then sees these foods as enemies, attacks them, and then identifies them as allergens from then on. Evidence of leaky gut can be found if you find yourself suddenly allergic to many different things. These sudden allergies being the foods leaking into your blood flow. The con to this theory is that it only applies to special eczema cases, and it's not very common at all. Our next theory is a theory targeting cytokines. This was formed by a group of researchers led by a man by the name of Eric Simpson. He is the director of the Oregon Health and Science Dermatology Department Clinical Studies Unit. So these researchers have identified cytokines as the cause of itching, redness, and swelling in skin with eczema. Cytokines are the chemical messengers sent to your brain that direct the body on whether or not to activate and attack bacteria or allergens. The flow of cytokines can be turned on or off by certain spigots, one of which is called phosphodiesterase. This is a protein enzyme which can turn the cytokine flow on or off. For people with eczema, this phosphodiesterase is on all the time, causing constant attacks to allergens, resulting in cytokines telling your body to itch. One special cytokine is called interleukin 31. This is basically responsible for itch, specifically itch, and it goes up to the brain and it tells your skin to itch. There's also another one called TSLP. This cytokine, however, has not been scientifically proven. We don't know if this is a real target and if knowledge about this cytokine can be used to target eczema, but this is basically a cytokine that could explain the links between asthma and eczema, but we don't know yet, so yeah. Our next theory is my very own theory. I believe eczema is caused by the immune cells of my body directly attacking allergens such as foods seen as a threat. My theory regarding allergies themselves is that because our bodies were not made to accept all these chemicals and pesticides that we put into our food these days, our body rejects them. And in turn, so many more kids these days are getting allergies. The number of kids with allergies is increasing generation by generation. So as a way of letting me know to get the allergens out, my body alerts the brain through cytokines by telling it to itch, inflame, and redden. For some people, their bodies tell them to sneeze, cough, and sometimes they go into anaphylactic shock. Anaphylactic shock is basically when the skin swells up and the throat is closed off. This is just my theory, however, and it may not be true, so please don't take it for the truth. Now, I've created a little animation to better explain my theories and other people's theories about eczema. I hope you enjoy. So, first we have the allergens marching in. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we have our immune cells marching in to save the day. They see the allergens and immediately they begin to prepare. Go, go, go! We've got allergens attacking. Then the cytokines come along. With eczema, phosphodiesterase is always on, so cytokines are always there. So here come the cytokines. And they see these allergens. So then the immune cells tell the cytokines to go to the brain and tell it to itch. To warn me. So the cytokines are like, yes, sirs, and they run off. So the uniqueness about eczema itself is that it has so many variables. There are so many dermatologists and allergists out there that think, oh my goodness, I've got a theory. And I've got a theory. And me too. It's different for different people. Cytokines exist, so do phosphodiesterase. But the truth is, there is no real step-by-step process entitled How Eczema Works. In essence, it's all of these theories are just incomplete.
There's always something more to each and every theory that people come up with. I hope that through this video you understand what eczema is, and if you have had eczema, what might be the cause of your eczema. Thank you for watching, and if you have any comments, leave them below.